Steppa, 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 Step. Steppa, 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 Step. Steppa, 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 Step. Steppa, 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 Step.
Whoa. 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 We back. You already know what time it is, man. Steppa Scale Sports back, and got my man James back here again. Appreciate you coming through, bruh. Already know.
Yes, sir.
We about to break down this good division round, man. We broke down wild card for y'all a couple of days ago. Division round just ended a couple minutes ago. It was a joy to watch. So first game we going with Buffalo and Denver, man. Yesterday started off pretty good. As a good game, it ended in overtime. My biggest take from the game is that Bo Nix not trash.
Yeah, he not.
I gotta go ahead and start off with that. Bo Nix not trash, man. He came out, he played good. Offensive coordinator called a great game for Denver. Sean Payton called a great game. Everything from offense to defense to special teams, Denver just looked complete. I could say the same for Buffalo. They came up short at the end, but that's my biggest take, man. Bo Nix, he looked good, man.
Well, my biggest take is, man, Josh Allen may not ever get to the Super Bowl.
Oh, you think so, man? This is the window.
That path was cleared up for him.
Yeah.
No Mahomes.
Yeah.
No Burrow.
No
No
Lamar.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
I mean, you facing this. What is Bo Nix? This is his second year or third? It's on his
Second year.
second year.
Yes,
Bo Nix.
second year.
Then if you won that game, you would have been facing. Well, we'll talk about whoever won the next game. But you would have been facing the winner, of the New England and Houston game. So,
would have been in shape.
Yeah.
Okay. And so from that game, though, great game from both ends. Josh Allen came up short. Denver came up strong, but Denver also took an L. They lost Bo Nix.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So on the second to last play of the game, to my knowledge, and I didn't even see it.
Well, nobody really saw it,
but
nobody really saw it.
Yeah, I saw it after the game, but it's like, okay, so what's up with Denver? Where they at? Jason, is it Jason?
Jarrett Stidham.
That's their backup. Like, I trust Sean Payton to have him in position, but what you think?
I don't think much.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I don't know.
I mean,
don't know.
I mean, Sean Payton gonna have to scheme a hell of a game.
Yeah. I'm not really crazy about Denver defense still, though. Like, they look good against Buffalo. Don't get me wrong, but
you said you're not crazy about their defense?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
The same defense that led the NFL in sacks.
The same defense. The same defense that beat the Bills. The same defense that held them to 13 points in the second half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. For me, it's this, man. It's this. Like I said last show, every week these teams gonna get tested. And even though the Broncos won that game, they was tested like shit by the Bills.
I mean, yeah, but to say you're not impressed with their defense, who, by the way, made a hell of a play in overtime that me and you keep debating on, but I really don't want to debate it again.
I mean, can we real quick, though? We owe that to the people. We owe that to the people.
All right, let's pay the tab.
So it was a catch in my eyes. It wasn't a catch in your eyes.
No.
Okay.
And matter of fact, before you even get into it,
yeah.
As a Cowboys fan, see, I'm pissed off with Tony Romo.
Okay.
Because
the Dez Bryant shit?
No. Because if Tony Romo would have been like, oh, maybe we should take another look at it, I don't think people would have been all pressed about it.
Well, you had to take another. I mean, that's a bang play. He came down with the ball. It was a play similar in the game that we watched tonight, but.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't similar.
It wasn't, but it was close enough.
No, it wasn't similar and it wasn't close.
You had two players that simultaneously had possession of the ball.
No, they didn't. Davante Adams had the ball.
Right.
What are we talking about?
All right, so let's skip that then.
Yeah, please do.
Let's go back to this play that we were just talking about.
Oh, when they keep showing the pictures, go ahead, man. Go
ahead.
But
even in the video, both players had their hand on the ball. You agree or disagree?
Okay. They both had their hands on the ball.
They both had possession of the ball. You agree or disagree?
I would even say Cooks had more possession of it.
Okay,
but not
okay.
total.
So when his knee ground, when his knee touched the ground, the play is not over. by the rules, right?
Okay. Ooh, you use that keyword rules.
I had to because I understand the rules. But all I'm saying is that we not gonna make it like Cooks didn't catch the ball and he was down. All I want to know is how today, when Davante had the same play and his knee is down, the play is over. But when they both had possession of the ball and Cook's knee hit the ground, how is that play not over?
Can we go back to that very important word you used?
The rule.
Yeah, that R word, rules. What's the rules for completing the catch?
The rule for completing the catch is that if two players simultaneously have possession of the ball. What is it? You told me.
I said, what's the rules for a catch?
The rules for now.
Because you bringing somebody else into it. Don't bring nobody else into it.
The rules for a catch now is to maintain possession throughout the catch. If you go into the ground.
And he did that.
If
he did it, how did McMillan end up with the ball?
The play was over when his knee touched the ground. So he maintained possession through the catch.
No.
Is that not?
He didn't maintain possession.
He did.
The man had the ball in the air. Okay, we'll give him that. The rules for a catch is you have to establish position, which is like 2 feet and a football move. Please tell me which one he completed.
Who, Brandon Cooks?
Yes.
You can't complete a football move in that type of position.
Okay, so it's not a catch. That's the definition of a catch. Establish position, 2 feet down, 1 knee, and maintain control. If you go to the ground, maintain control of the ball. He did none of that.
So it just flat out just wasn't a catch.
No, it wasn't a catch. The crazy part is when you watch it in regular speed, it's not even close.
In regular speed, it looked good. It looked like a catch.
No, in regular speed, it's an interception, clearly. But because you slow it down, you see Brandon Cooks kind of got the ball, and McMillan just takes it from him. But if you want to blame Josh Allen for not throwing the ball further out, where Cooks could have ran under it.
That's fair enough too, because the catch is already done. The decision been made. Why we here though? I'm just curious because I gotta understand your mindset. Was the Dez play, was that a catch?
Yes. But I'm going to tell you why I think that was a catch. And no, this is not me being a Cowboys fan.
I was just curious.
He goes up, catches the ball, gathers it, strong arms the ball, takes a couple steps, and reaches out for the end zone. So that, to me, that's a football move. But I guess to nobody else, it's not. And listen, just so people won't be like, oh, you're a Cowboys fan and that's why you feel that way. I also feel like Dallas would have lost the game anyway.
I feel that way too. All right. Respect. We're gonna leave that way. So I had to. I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's not like we could not talk about it. I had to. I just had to, bro.
I know, because we here to talk. That's cool.
I had to. So without further ado, we're gonna move on to the second game. But before I do that, Buffalo Bills, welcome to that couch. All right. We're going 49ers, Seahawks. Blowout.
Yep.
I was here on the last show, crazy about Brock Purdy, crazy about CMC, crazy about Kyle Shanahan, and they got their ass in packing.
Yep.
Brutal.
Never was a game.
I don't even know where to start at. It was just, maybe we start with the opening kickoff. I kind of knew shit was going to be crazy after Rashid Shaheed took that shit 99 yards, 100 yards, whatever it was for a touchdown. And to be honest, 49ers just never recovered.
Yeah, and my man Panero, I think he Ronaldo out there trying to do a football tackle.
Yeah. That almost ended real
bad. But I ain't mad
bad.
at him though, because I mean he couldn't make that tackle, so at least try.
Yeah, at least try. Give us some effort. I agree too. I gotta talk about Seattle for a second though. Sam Darnold looked great. That defense, stifling. I mean, they were just. It was so much going on. I felt bad for Kyle Shanahan because he really didn't get an opportunity to get in his game plan, to get in the playbook, like from the jump off the kick return, and then you had the kick return, and then they turn around, they score again in the first quarter. It's like now.
Didn't they turn the ball over?
They did. They turned it over. I think Brock Purdy threw a pick.
Yeah.
House the opening kick. Brock Purdy throws a pick. They come back, score.
It was never really a
San
game.
Fran went 3 and out again. Seattle drive back down the field, get another 3. And it's 17-0 in the first quarter. The game is over.
No, I think they scored. I think they kicked the field goal after that turnover.
Seattle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they scored a touchdown.
And then they scored again. Yeah. It ended up 17-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
Let me see. I need to run this stat line real quick, man. I have to.
And I do gotta take credit for saying they was gonna score 30.
You did.
And they got
41. You did.
But I will say I said they was gonna score 30 because San Fran defense too banged up.
I know, but they covered the spread.
Easy.
They scored 40. San Fran did not score a touchdown. I mean, that defense was on.
I'm surprised about that.
Yeah. It was. You think Robert Saleh? You think they about to fire him?
No.
No.
No. Because that same defense looked really good last week. I mean, man, look, people backups for a reason.
It's just one of those games.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that Seattle got that momentum going, and that killed them.
San Fran couldn't stop the run, and then they couldn't move the ball. Kenneth Walker III, 19 carries, 116 yards, 3 touchdowns.
Damn.
19 carries, 116 yards, 3 touchdowns.
That's like 6 yards a carry.
Yeah, he averaged about 6.1 on the carry. Sam Darnold wasn't even a crazy night. 12 for 17, 124 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks.
But that's a 12 for what?
17.
That's a really good, because he was accurate.
Yeah, he was accurate. And I mean, think about it, 17 attempts from Sam Darnold, 19 carries from Walker, 5 from Charbonnet, 6 from Velus Jones. They ran the ball 33 times. Threw the ball 17 times. Like, that's not even a 50 plays.
Yeah, they was killing the clock.
Oh, man. So, now, don't get me wrong. If was a fifth, I guess. I'm not even going to go there. Seattle look good. They legit. Jackson, and they still healthy. I don't think they lost nobody. Nobody got hurt that game or nothing. So
I don't think so. I mean, Sam Darnold supposedly got the oblique.
Yeah, the oblique, but he played. Threw the ball 17 times
Yeah,
for 124 and a touchdown. I like their chances. I didn't before, but I like their chances. We got 2 more games to get to from the divisional round because I don't think they're going to beat my team in the next round, especially given what they showed today. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I'll say one more thing about San Fran, then I ask you if you want to close out anything on that game. But San Fran got to get back to the board. I don't think one player and Fred Warner would have changed this.
One player, no, but Bosa out, Fred Warner out.
Yeah, that's true.
I think somebody else was hurt. But, I mean, you're talking about 2 all-pros.
Yeah, big time. That's major. That's major. And Kittle didn't play.
Yeah, Kittle didn't play. And then the backup got hurt.
The backup.
Tongues,
yes, yeah.
Tongues
had a pretty good game, though. 5 receptions, 59 yards. He led all receivers with 59 yards.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's stuff like that. Even anytime you have Brock Purdy with more rushing yards than Christian McCaffrey, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
So,
home.
Yeah, you going home. So, yeah, a lot of things that you said last show really came out in this round. But like I said, I don't put too much blame on Kyle Shanahan because you got to remember the way the game started, he didn't have a real opportunity to get in his playbook.
Yeah.
Like the defense knew it was going to be, okay, we sending 4 or we sending 3, we dropping 7 and dropping 8, and we just going to get coverage, sacks or picks or whatever the case. And that's basically what it was. Brock Purdy was running for his life. San Fran O-line couldn't stop 4. It was hard to watch. It was hard to watch, for real, especially for it being the last game. I couldn't wait for that to be over and get started on Sunday.
Yeah.
You know, but that's all I got for San Fran and Seattle. You got anything for that game?
What is it left to say? 41-6.
Yeah, well, really? I tell you what, we're going to move on to the next game. I do have one more thing to say to San Fran. You already know what time it is. San Francisco 49ers. Welcome to that couch. Yay. All right, man. So we got 2 more games left on this slate. Then we're going to get predictions for the conference round. So let's go Texans and Patriots.
Oh.
I had the Texans. I'm not even going to lie. I had the Texans. I was crazy about that defense. I just knew that, excuse me, I was about to say something foul. I was about to say I just knew that they was going to show up. They showed up.
Oh, yeah.
They was there. They was in attendance. They were present.
They was a present, accountable. They get different. You can't talk about.
Excuse me.
You gotta talk about somebody else that didn't show up.
You name it, they was there, and y'all know I ain't got no cut calls.
Well, Anderson had two strip fumbles.
Yeah, all by himself. Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter combined for 5+ sacks, 3 fumbles, I believe it was. I'm gonna get this stat line up in just a second, but let's get to it, man. C.J. Stroud.
Oh.
And I was going to say this for last, but then the last game ended up being, a better game than this one. So I figured let's just give C.J. Matter of fact, let's get C.J. Stroud out the way, and then we'll go from there. First and foremost, let me say this, because we said this on the last show. You did this against Pittsburgh. Your defense bailed you out. You came out, you turned the ball over, you fumbled, you interception, you 3 and out. You did everything in the book but the right thing. I said it clearly, and I said it to you, and your response was, I said, you cannot turn the ball over like that. I don't think you could give Drake May that many chances. And you said, it's no way you could give Drake May that many chances. Mm-hmm. And what did he do? 20 for 47, 212 yards, 4 interceptions. What you got to say, man?
C.J. Stroud lost a lot of money today.
Indeed.
Because now we got a question, is he really a franchise quarterback?
Yeah.
Because,
And he got a fair shot, don't you agree? Because at halftime, I was calling for his job.
Yeah, but Brian Clark made that statement, and I agree with him.
That was a strong point.
That's your franchise. You got to stick with him.
Right,
I mean,
right.
You can't not go to him. I mean,
so now that, like Ryan Clark said, and I was the total opposite. I wanted Davis Mills. I didn't even want C.J. Stroud in there for the rest of the game. But Ryan Clark was right. You paid the man. You trusted him. It's your franchise quarterback. He got you there 3 years in a row. Or to the playoffs. I don't know what he was referring to. I don't know if it was division round or whatever.
Yeah, they got to he got
division.
Yeah.
Okay. So C.J. Stroud got you there. You owe him the last 30 minutes of the game to try to prove that he's the guy. But he didn't do that.
So let me ask you this, because you wanted Davis Mills.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Davis Mills came in and won the game.
Mm-hmm.
Who start next week? Who would have started the next week?
Ooh. That's tough. Honestly, I'll put C.J. Stroud back in.
Yeah, I mean, I would, but then
yeah, you'll
be looking over his shoulder.
That's an element, no question. That's an element. At the same time, if Davis Mills, we put Davis Mills in and you win the game, he's human, so it's gonna be something on his mental. But at the same time, it's like, I won the game, so. It's no different if he got hurt and Davis Mills had to step up.
No, it's different.
It is different.
That's different.
It is different, but at the same time, all I'm saying is, at halftime, I'm pulling C.J. Stroud. I'm putting Davis Mills in. I'm taking my chance.
So this the crazy thing. I don't disagree with you, but I would have kept going with Stroud only because of what I said. Like,
right.
That's your franchise quarterback. This is not a regular season game. It's the playoffs. Like, you got me here, and if you could dig yourself out of this hole, now we know, okay, if some adversity comes, you could get through it.
So now he got the 30 minutes. He got the second half to show whatever. And so, I mean, what's next for Houston? What's next for C.J. Stroud? Like, he got years and, money left on his contract that he gotta work out. Like, I mean,
well, here's the thing, right?
No Nico Collins, Dalton Schultz got hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to just say, but I mean, we watched the game.
It was the decision making.
We watched the game. So I don't care who you had out there, take the sack. There's a couple times he could have took the sack, man.
Listen, I don't care who not there. It's never going to be good if you throw the ball 4 times and it get picked. Now, To be fair to him, one of them bounced off.
Just one.
Yeah, just one.
Just one.
Was that Hopper, 81? Is that Austin Hopper?
No, it wasn't who. It was Hutchinson or Higgins.
Higgins, because Higgins 81.
It was Higgins, yeah, 81.
Bounced right off his hands, and the defender was right there.
Yeah,
so, but that still got you tree.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
The weather conditions played a major role. I mean, both games were snowy today and rainy, wintry mix, whatever. And they both, like, it was major. It played a major role in both games.
Yeah, but no. Because that was decision making.
Right.
And I don't care if it's a fucking tornado out there. You can't be out there making bad decisions.
Yeah, Drake May still threw for 3 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He fumbled 3 times. He fumbled 4 times.
Did he?
He lost 2.
Lost 2, okay.
Fumbled 4, 1 interception, lost 2, but 3 touchdowns though. 16 for 27, 179.
Yeah.
3 touchdowns.
He was good enough.
Clearly. You got production.
That's all you gotta be, good enough.
You got production from both of your running backs. Keyshawn Booty had 3 receptions, 75 yards and a touchdown. Diggs had 4 receptions, 40 yards and a touchdown. Demario Douglas with the first touchdown, two receptions for 36 yards, 2 targets.
That was a hell of a throw, Drake May. Drake May.
Drake May?
I want to call that man Mayo so
Mayo
bad.
so bad. That's what it was the other day. Shout out Drake Mayo, man. But nah, man. I mean, like I said, though, last show, how many times can you ask your defense to bail you out?
Oh, man.
And save the day? I mean, it looked good against against Pittsburgh, but again, like I said on the last show, Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers, not mobile. After DK Metcalf is Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Adam Thielen. And, you know, the offensive coordinator, Arthur, whatever his name is.
Arthur Smith.
Trash.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you got all those things working against you, and you constantly turning the ball over, and your defense bails you out. We watched the game today, and time after time after time after time after drive after drive, the defense bailing them out.
They got a turnover, and then they turned the ball right back over to them.
They got it right back. So it's like, I think CJ threw a pick,
They
turned around.
A bad pick.
And they turned around and got it right back. So it's like, when you got that type of stuff happening, I don't know, what do you do next? You don't
He going to have to get better. CJ Stroud going to have to really get better because that defense, you got to figure you're not going to be able to keep that defense together for so long.
No.
You got Anderson and Hunter. Those are 2 edges.
For sure.
And you know that position get top dollar.
Yeah. At the linebacker, Aziz Al-Shahir and To'o.
Yeah,
he was making big plays.
They took care of Stingley. Stingley already got paid.
Okay, he had a pick today too, right?
Let's
see. Did he have a pick?
I think number 4 had the pick.
Okay.
I forget number 4. Is 4 Lassiter?
4 is, yes, Kamari Lassiter.
Yeah, I think he the one had the pick. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But because 0, Shahir, he recovered the fumble.
Okay.
So
yeah, they was all over the place today, man. Even in the wintry mix and all that. Like I said, it played a part, but it wasn't the deciding factor because it didn't bother Houston defense.
I mean, I feel bad because they legit got a Super Bowl defense.
I know.
And CJ Stroud just.
That's why I take my chances, man. We watched that game, bro. It had to be.
You saying take your chances with Mills? Is that
yeah. Yeah. I already know DeMeco Ryans made a very tough decision. It was a tough decision to make. Some people don't think it was that tough to make, but I mean.
Nah, it was a tough because C.J. Stroud didn't have it today.
Oh, man, it was hard to watch, bro.
But, man, if Davis Mills come back and win that game,
do it matter in what fashion? Because remember, at halftime, it's 10-21. It's only a 2-score game. It's not like it's
so you can't say in what fashion because they were down, so he would have had to bring them back.
Winning the game is winning the game.
Yeah, he would have had to make some plays for them to.
But when I say at what fashion, what if it's the defense just turn up and Davis Mills is doing just the little things that C.J. Stroud? It didn't look extravagant. It wasn't gonna look extravagant.
Well,
You know what I mean?
That counts.
Yeah, it does.
Because if you not losing the game, I can live with that.
Yeah.
Don't lose the game.
Don't lose the game.
But Davis Mills would have had to go out there and make some plays if they win the game. So, man, that's a hell of a what if. But
Yeah, I think that's going to be the case in Denver. I know I'm doubling back, but I think they're going to put Stidham.
why not think?
Huh?
That decision made, brother.
No. I'm saying I know they're going to put him in. I'm saying I think they're going to put him in position to. I think there's going to be a game plan in play where you won't even know Bo Nix was gone.
Nah, you gonna know Bo Nix gone, bro.
Hey.
It's a mobile quarterback.
Stidham is not.
Not like Nick.
I mean, no backup is moving like the starter on
That's not true. Because sometimes the backup is more mobile. He's maybe not be overall better, but he could be more mobile.
That's true. Yeah, he could.
But
He could.
Stidham not terrible, but so you really only need. So here's the crazy part: you only need him to go out there to win one game.
That's true.
You got a defense who gets sacks. They don't get a lot of turnovers, but they get sacks.
Yeah.
So,
well, you gotta win 2 games. You gotta win the conference, then you gotta go win the Super Bowl.
well, yeah, but right now let's just focus on one.
Yeah, one week at a time.
Yeah, because you talking about, because the reason I say that, because bro, this is the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
You don't need to look past that.
You're right.
That's
You're
a big
right.
enough task in itself.
You're right.
So let's just win one.
Yeah.
And then we'll focus on hopefully having to win 2.
That's a good plan for them. I agree, man. I agree. Shout out to Denver, man. Shout out Sean Payton. I forget Denver's offensive coordinator name, but he called a hell of a game.
Who's I'm trying to think who Clint Kubiak is coordinating. Who offense is he coordinating?
Kubiak? I feel like I just saw his name.
It may be Denver's.
Denver Broncos offensive coordinator is Joe Lombardi.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed that. Okay.
Yeah. So the whole time I'm thinking Sean Payton is over there calling plays. It wasn't until they showed him.
Well, you
up
don't know. Because you could be the offensive coordinator and not call plays.
Well, yeah, that's what they were saying. They were saying it's been a great game called by the offensive coordinator, and then they showed.
They show Lombardi?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's I'm still trying to check and make sure.
You making sure that he actually called plays, or?
Yeah. Oh no. It's supposed to be, I guess it's John Morton. I don't know. This might be an old report.
Nah, Morton is I forgot who.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Came in for Ben Johnson, right?
Yeah.
All right, this must be something else I'm reading. All right, well, yeah, but if it's Joe Lombardi, shout out Joe Lombardi. He called a hell of a game.
So I'm trying to figure out who Clint Kubiak coordinating.
Clint Kubiak?
Yeah, because you had the who played yesterday? It was it ain't Buffalo, because Buffalo is Joe Brady.
It might be Denver.
And then the night game was maybe Seattle. Maybe Seattle.
I don't think so, because we just watched. No, we didn't. That was last night. Seattle played last night, right?
Yeah, maybe it was Seattle. It's one of those teams, because they was talking about him yesterday. And Clint.
Saints.
Saints. Okay. Nah.
No.
Clint not right about that.
Gut punch for the Seahawks.
Okay.
Seahawks. Okay, so he was right.
Yeah, because Joe Brady was Buffalo, and you just said Lombard was Denver, so, and Shanahan 49ers,
So yeah, I mean, I had brought him up because I was just saying though, like every time I was watching the play call over this division, where I kept thinking about your comments from the last show about OCs being predictable and how you can't be predictable or you're going to be exposed.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like that necessarily happened for the 49ers, for nobody really, even for the Texans. Like no OC really got exposed, but the execution was just not there.
Yeah, this the best of the best now.
Yeah,
so.
I agree. I agree. So that was Texans, Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to get on to this last game. But before we do, yeah, I know what time it is. Houston Texans, C.J. Stroud. Welcome to that couch. Yes, sir. All right, man. Last game, division round before we move on to these predictions, man, for the conference round. Los Angeles Rams versus the Chicago Bears. What a game, what a game, what a game.
Low scoring, though.
Low scoring game. I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be a shootout.
Messed up all my tickets.
Yeah, mine too, man. I had a rough day on FanDuel, man, messing with this divisional round. But I will say this. Sean McVay, Ben Johnson both called excellent games.
Yeah.
Given the conditions, wintry mix, snow, the cold, I feel like they called two great games. I feel like both teams left everything on the field. I feel like one quarterback, I'm not going to let it slide, though, bro. Caleb Williams, disappointing today.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So, because I guess you're going by the last pick he threw, right?
Yeah, we could do that.
Because you do know DJ Moore didn't run that route correctly, right?
Oh, it's DJ Moore? It's DJ Moore's fault?
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my man jogging out there trotting. Yeah.
Okay. Let's say you right.
No, I'm right.
You right. Okay. All right, that's all I want to know.
You can't be running a route half-ass. You gotta
can't.
run the route.
You gotta run the route.
And if your quarterback, especially Ben Johnson, most of these offenses are timing offenses. Ben Johnson, really. If Caleb Williams let the ball go, he expecting DJ Moore to be at a spot. DJ Moore lollygagging, trotting off the line. He wasn't where he was supposed to be.
I feel like Caleb put a little bit extra on that throw. It kind of seemed like it drifted off to the right a little bit, kind of right to a creeping safety that wasn't really in Caleb like line of view.
Yeah, but make sure you go back and look.
Okay.
You're gonna see DJ Moore not getting off the line right. He didn't run the route.
So from the beginning of the play.
Yeah,
okay.
He was kind of like, he wasn't. He did not run that route.
Moving like he maybe thought he wasn't about to get the ball.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you can't do that.
You can't do that. You're right. You're right. Well, one way or another, it's over for the Bears. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but they got a lot to build on, though.
Listen, man. I feel like this. I feel like they need to beef up that defense for sure.
I mean,
for me,
you held the Rams to 17 points.
Understand this. I'm gonna say this. They did do that, but if we not in Chicago in the cold, the Rams would have ran it up on the Bears, bro.
Why you say that?
Because they would have had that passing game in full effect. Matthew Stafford went 20 for 42 for 258.
That's not good.
Only thing he didn't do was throw passing touchdowns.
Hold on. You just said he went 20 for 42. That's not good.
In the snow.
I don't care. That's not good.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. In the dome or in regular weather, Matthew Stafford would have lit the Bears up.
We don't know that.
I do. I can't see it no other way.
Okay,
the pressure,
I can say Caleb Williams would have lit the Rams up.
I doubt it.
Why?
He threw 3 picks, bro.
No, you can't, bro. You can't do that. Like,
yes, I can.
You can't
Why
just
not?
say, oh, because he would have been in nicer weather, he would have played better. Well, Caleb would have played better.
Bro, that's all I'm saying. Caleb went 23 for 42.
Okay.
Matthew Stafford was 20 for 42.
Okay.
Caleb Williams threw 2 touchdowns.
Hold on. You do know Caleb Williams had a high completion percentage, right?
Yeah, I get that.
So go ahead.
Okay. Caleb Williams threw 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
Matthew Stafford threw 0.
Okay.
Caleb Williams threw 3 picks.
That's not good.
Matthew Stafford threw 0.
Okay.
The Rams won. The Bears lost.
Oh yeah. Listen, we we ain't debating who played a better game.
Okay.
I'm just saying if they was indoors, Matt Stafford would have lit them up.
Well, throw that comment off the table and let's go back to the initial one. That if Caleb Williams don't throw that last pick, whether it's DJ Moore coming up the ball or not, they still in the game. That ended the game.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That was the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, the defense.
After they got the ball first, they kicked it off so they could know what they need to go get after the Rams scored.
So yeah, but just so we clear, because I want to defend Caleb, right?
Yeah.
I do. So you telling me a wide receiver not running his route properly is not a factor?
It's definitely a factor.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you on that. I'm just saying at the same time, for that one interception, we could give Caleb that.
Yeah, but that's important because that was the last pick he's going to throw all season.
That was the last one he's going to throw all season, but it was two prior to that was still on his mind, however you cut it.
Yeah.
Whenever they happen in the game, and I put a little bit of blame on Ben Johnson for going for that fourth down in the first quarter when Caleb threw that first pick. The first one was on a fourth down.
Yeah.
When they could have kicked the ball, you know how we feel about getting points right now, especially this time of year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just from that standpoint, maybe I'll back up off Caleb a little bit for that last pick. And as far as what DJ Moore should have been doing, running his route, being in the right place, it counts for everything. It counts for everything.
But I'm glad you went back to the coach. Bro, these coaches are getting on my damn nerves.
It's crazy. It was crazy to watch.
Like, bro, take the points.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's okay. You're not going to get a touchdown every drive. Take the points. This your first. You setting the tone for the game. You started out with points. The game will start. I mean, if the kicker make the kick, you're going to start out with a lead.
But give him an opportunity, though. That's the least you could do is give your kicker a chance. Because the kickers get paid, too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what are they on salary for if we're not using them to the end of the game? And it's ironic that the Bears lost.
These coaches just getting a little too aggressive, and it's just like it don't make sense at times. Like there's no points on the board. You should take the lead.
I agree, bro. I agree. I'm in the same boat with you. I didn't like that. I didn't like that decision by Ben Johnson. He actually went for it a couple times on fourth down. One ended in a pick.
One of them they got.
One of them they got. That was later in the game. Oh, the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, they got that one.
The quarterback sneak.
That one I understood. Because it's almost like once you go for it, now it's almost like you have to keep going for it.
You got to keep going for it, yeah.
So, I don't know.
And let me ask you this, though, because we talked about it while the game was on, but I'm curious to know now if the way to end the game over, of course, the Rams won by 3, but is there any chance you go back to that fourth quarter after the way it happened for Caleb Williams to throw that bomb and it's caught in the back of the end zone, you still don't go for 2? You don't go for the win?
No. Nah.
You don't go for the win right there?
Nah. Not me. I'm scary.
Okay.
Take the points. I'm going to tie that game up and take my chance in overtime.
Okay.
Because if you don't get it, because that's one of them things, if you get it, you look like a genius.
If you don't,
but
right.
Boy, if you don't.
Right. It's 50-50. That's true.
I definitely think because you gotta figure right. It played out the way you would want it to. Mm-hmm. So if you go, if you do say, okay, I'm gonna take my chance in overtime.
Right.
The plan will be your best case scenario would be your defense get a 3 and out, and you get the ball, and your score wins the game.
Right.
That's how it happened.
Right.
It's
right.
just they didn't score.
They didn't score. Mm-hmm. Everything worked out. You're right. Because even when they flipped the coin and they said it was going to kick, I'm like, I don't know what they kicking for, but you made a valid point though.
Yeah.
Going on defense first, seeing what you up against, but it just so happened that it was that overtime.
And you get the 4 downs. Every possession. If you know you losing, you gotta go. Instead of 3 downs to get 10, you know you got 4.
You got 4. That is major. I ain't gonna lie, that's major. That's major. So yeah, man. I wanted the Rams to win, but I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of hard to see Ben Johnson and them go out like that. I'm glad it wasn't a blowout. again, I feel like both teams left everything on the table. DeAndre Swift with that big hurdle at the end of the game, like,
yeah,
Bam was just, you know what I'm saying, leaving it on the table, leaving everything on the field, like just, you know, balling all the way out. I appreciated that from both teams.
Yeah.
I think that's really about it. I don't think it's nobody else. Oh, the Rams had a couple injuries in that game. I don't know what ended up happening with Emmanuel Forbes. I think he went down with a shoulder injury, so I'm not sure about that. I feel like somebody else had a calf injury, or that might have been another game.
And now it's Dalton Schultz early with the calf.
Dalton Schultz with the calf.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't matter because Houston is out. So, yeah, but yeah, so the Rams took a hit to their secondary. Give or take, I'm not sure how much that's going to affect them moving forward. But, it's going to affect them a lot because they got Seattle.
Yeah,
And
I mean, Seattle.
Hold that thought. We about to go on to the conference round, and we'll start with Seattle and the Rams. But before I go there, Chicago Bears. Where my camera at? Right there. Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams. Welcome to that couch.
So let me ask you this: when they go to the couch, is it to the couch then Cancun?
It don't matter if it's Cancun and the couch or couch and the Cancun. But there's no more on that field, though. So take your pick. If you want to go to Cancun first, then come back. It's still warm. We got popcorn and pretzels and all that over here.
I just wanted to know, like, do they go to the couch, you know, go home, cry, sit on the couch, and then go to Cancun?
They probably go to Cancun and sit on the couch out there.
Nah, ain't no
one way or another. You won't be on that field.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So you can go get you a couch at the Super Bowl in the suite. You could go to Cancun, sit on the couch. You can come to the crib, sit on the couch, studio, wherever you like. But just know you won't be on that field no more.
Damn.
You know, we'll holler at you in August or September. That's about time that the season start up. You dig?
Yeah.
All right, man. We moving right along, man. We down to the final four of the NFL season, man. I'm so excited. I'm just mad that we don't have everybody healthy. I'm mad that the Broncos made it to the next round and they don't have Bo Nix.
Yeah, and I hate them, but I'm still upset about it.
I don't know what that's going to look like. Are the Patriots getting a free run to the Super Bowl? How we looking at this right now? But before we get there, we'll go Seahawks and Rams. You had something on your mind you was about to say about the Seahawks.
Yeah, Smith and Jakeman, because I don't know if you said Forbes' injury not going to hurt or.
That's why I said, yeah, it is going to affect them because they got the Seahawks, they got JSN, and he's a problem.
Yeah. I mean, Cut played pretty good yesterday. He showed up.
He did.
So I don't know.
He did.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of zone being played again. I know McVay don't run the defense, but I trust him to have his guys ready. JSN going to be a problem.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, as much as he's going to be a problem, Puka and Davante, well, I don't know how you feel about Davante, especially after the performance today.
Listen, all I said was he wasn't on one. Like, let's not get ridiculous.
We're gonna put that in a poll or something, make a short out of it or something. Davante Adams is number one receiver, man.
He not even a one on his team. And we went through this last week. We named the team. We named about 6 teams he would be on a one.
Right.
Most of those teams was garbage with no good wide receivers.
Right.
Sometimes you could be a one by default. Listen, it's okay he not a one. He was a one. Bro, Davante Adams been in the league like 11 years.
He a number one receiver, dog.
All right, I'm going to let you have it, bro.
No, we're going to let the people decide. But I just wanted them to hear both our takes, and then we're going to let them vote, and we're going to see.
So before you vote, people,
yeah.
Remember we looked up his stats. It was like, what? Was it 53 catches, something like that? Like 53 catches for 740
like
yards.
786. Yeah, he didn't even hit 800, 900 yards.
And that's a one, but okay.
All right. I mean, I ain't do that to you last time when you was about to pick Caleb Williams over Jalen Hurts, though. I ain't had to go get numbers though.
So
saying.
Because quarterback is not necessarily about numbers.
So
because Jalen Hurts been to 2 Super Bowls and won one. And Super Bowl MVP. Caleb Hurts don't have none of that on his resume.
Okay, so you was probably just speaking too fast at that time.
No. I mean, when
Because if I ask you again, it's not hard for you to answer that.
So, because again, I said if we talking about arm talent, it's Caleb Williams.
Oh yeah, flat out. I give him the arm talent.
And when I say this, I don't want it to come off like, oh, you trying to diminish Jalen Hurts, because I'm not.
Right.
But Jalen Hurts got a better team around him than Caleb Williams.
In Chicago, okay.
But just like Caleb Williams got way better coaching
than Hurts got.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So that's why I say, like, you almost, just off of credentials, you probably have to put Hurts ahead of him, just off the credentials.
Okay. I could dig that. I don't want to get too far with the Caleb and Hurts. I can't wait to check that vote too, because I put a poll up for that too.
Okay.
Hurts and Caleb Williams. But this Davante #1 receiver shit,
I thought that was the poll.
No, this is the poll for the new when we finish the show.
Okay.
That's what I'm putting up. But I'm just saying in general, like the last jump I did when we had that conversation, the last poll I put up was Hurts and Williams.
Okay.
Tonight when I post, it's gonna be, is Davante the #1 receiver? He's the #1, dog. All right.
I mean, and the people that say he is,
they crazy.
I mean, I don't know what their definition of a 1 is, but some joker going out there getting you 50-something catches for 700 yards. 700. I'm sorry, let me not cheat him. He got about 760 yards.
I'm saying though, all right, see, I don't want to go down too far down the rabbit because this could be a whole nother show. But since we here, the other prime example that I had with between Puka and Davante, I use your team, I use CD and George Pickens. Who's the #1 over there?
I mean, it's CD, just because he's been there longer, and it's just understood he's a 1.
So right now, George Pickens is #1 by default. Like you said, sometimes
you saying no. I remember I said CD is the #1.
CD is the #1.
Yeah.
So George Pickens is not a #1 receiver in Dallas right now.
No, only because of CD. But if you want to say 1 and 1A, I'd say that they pretty, because here's the thing: Pickett's numbers is better.
Right.
Pickett's numbers better, but he played more games now.
Right. CD Lamb.
But CD Lamb, you gotta remember, CD Lamb was the #1. It's not like he did anything to lose that. Pickens just had a really great season.
So CD Lamb is the 1A.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Davante Adams not a 1A at all.
Stop.
I gotta know, man. I gotta know. Now you can't do him, like, cause all right. Wipe them all. Let's do somebody else. Let's do Chase and T Higgins. We know who the 1 and 1A is right there, but
no, that's 1 and 2. T Higgins is not.
He's not a 1A.
No, not the Jamar Chase. No. Bro,
we're going too far.
So do you want to have a credible sports show, or you just want to talk? Which one?
Listen, at the end of the day, you cannot tell me that T Higgins is not a 1A to Jamar. T Higgins not a 1A to Jamar, and Davante not a 1A to Puka. No. But CD Lamb and George Pickens is a 1 and 1A.
Okay, so
no.
Hold on. True or false? George Pickens' numbers is better than CD Lamb.
True.
True or false? Hold on. We ain't going in the past. We going right here. True or false? Jamar Chase numbers is way better than T Higgins.
True.
True or false? Who was the other one? Oh, Puka.
Puka.
Oh God.
We don't gotta go there.
So what are we talking about then?
So what make you a 1A? What's the difference between a 1A and
if
a 2?
Your numbers are close, George Pickens and CD Lamb numbers are close. And CD Lamb missed, I think, 2 games. Their numbers are close.
So Davante Adams missed 2 games. But that don't count for him though. Fucks me up.
Okay.
Me up.
All right, hold on. All right, let me take this route.
Right.
With the Rams, you game planning for Puka.
Right.
Davante gonna get what comes with the natural flow of the game. One, you're game planning for. Ain't nobody game planning for Davante Adams. Not no more. Not no more. Right. You're not game planning for him. You're not game planning for T. Higgins. You game planning for Jamar Chase. You're game planning for Puka. And those their number twos get what's left over.
So all I'm saying is this. When Pickens came from Pittsburgh, he was supposed to be the number 2 to CeeDee Lamb.
Yes.
As the season progressed, the numbers and the performances on the field clearly stated that George Pickens is the number 1. So all I'm saying is CeeDee Lamb numbers was right there with George Pickens.
Yes.
Your arguments for everybody else gotta be valid for them too. That's all, and that's why I keep jumping to different receivers because it's not even Pickens. It's Davante Adams that I'm trying to fight for, but I gotta use the other situations because it's like, hold on, how can Pickens have a better year, put up better numbers than CeeDee Lamb, miss the same amount of games that Davante missed to Puka, and they not equal?
Okay, why are you so determined to prove that Davante is a 1 when he not? Okay, I'll tell you what. You got the computer right in front of you.
Yeah.
Look up Puka's stats and look up Davante's stats. Puka's got about okay, Davante Adams missed a couple games. Bro, Puka got about 900 more yards than Davante Adams, right?
I'm almost 100% sure that you're right. But what I'm saying is, if we're gonna do that with Davante and Puka, the shit gonna look the same way when you pull up CD and George Pickens.
No, it's not.
It wasn't close.
No, they are close.
It wasn't close.
Bruh, George Pickens had about 1,300 receiving yards. CeeDee Lamb had 11. They both was 1,000-yard receivers.
Puka had 70 catches for 975 yards.
Oh, okay. His number's not as good as. Hold on, what? Puka? Nah, that can't be right. That can't be right. Because Puka was he was damn near winning the Triple Crown.
I'm pulling them up. Davante they got his joint right, 60 receiving yards for 700. 60 catches for 785.
Okay, and Puka is at 900.
Here we go. 129 catches, 1,700 receiving yards. I wonder if this 2023.
100.
That's 2023
for Puka.
Yeah, and 2023.
Okay.
But if I pull up Davante shit in 2023, come on, bro.
They was both. Listen, they wasn't on the same team.
Okay, here we go. I got him right here. 2025. Puka got 129 receptions. Davante got 60 receptions. Puka got 166 targets.
You know why? Because he's
Davante got 114.
Okay.
So that's not 1A?
No.
Okay.
So what's Puka's stat? Because you said something like 900 yards.
He got 1,700. He has 1,700 yards.
Okay, but you said 900 at first.
Davante had 789. He was 1,000 yards short of Puka and had 50 less receptions. 50 less receptions than him.
Listen.
What's the word?
Bruh, come on, man.
What we talking about? Hold on. Let me ask you this.
What you saying?
Let me ask you this. Puka played more games than Davante this year, right?
No, because Puka missed 2 or 3 games.
So they missed the same amount of games?
Yes.
Okay. Davante got more touchdowns than him.
So what?
That's crazy. And Puka played 16 games, Davante played 14. But that don't matter to you.
No, it don't. Because you know who keeping the defensive coordinator up at night? Puka Nakua.
Right.
Not Davante.
Same for Dallas. CeeDee Lamb don't keep no motherfucking defensive coordinator up all night. It's George Pickens. Are you crazy?
Okay, bro.
We gonna do the poll.
Right.
I'm here to tell y'all.
All right.
This year, 2025, 2026, y'all tell me, who did the defense have to prep for when they played Dallas? CeeDee Lamb or George Pickens? You a fan, bro. Keep it a stack, bro.
In that situation, both. You got to be prepared for both of them.
I bet you would say that. I bet you would say that.
Listen. I said a 1 and a 1A. Their numbers are comparable. You just read the numbers yourself.
We about to pull CeeDee Lamb. So first of all, Puka and Davante Adams, their numbers not comparable, right?
No.
Okay.
You read them yourself.
All right, I'm asking you though, because I want to make sure. You
Hold
telling
on.
me?
Okay, so let me ask you: are their numbers comparable?
No.
Okay.
No, they not. Puka got way better numbers than Davante, but I'm not right here telling you that Davante Adams is the number one in LA. You're sitting here telling me that CeeDee Lamb is the number one in Dallas, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we about to pull the numbers up. And if I'm wrong,
I'm
going to sit right here. Don't switch it up.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because I specifically said Pickens got better stats. That's all I said. But first of all, CeeDee Lamb is the one just because of what he getting paid.
But what I'm saying, no.
Right,
No.
that matters. What are you talking about?
Y'all pay CeeDee Lamb. Bro, we're not even about to. That's a whole different round of
All right,
conversation.
but go ahead and look up the numbers.
Oh, that's because that's what we about to do. Because at the end of the day,
They like 200 yards difference.
for real.
Yes.
Okay.
Yards.
Okay. Let me get these stats up.
And make sure you right this time, because you was saying a lot of shit with Davante and Puka. I don't know where you was getting crazy ass numbers
because I was trying to get this motherfucking I was trying to get these numbers up and make sure they right. I'm about to get them right. Don't trip. But you gotta admit though, if I'm sitting here and I'm reading you Davante and Puka numbers, and you telling me that I'm sitting here agreeing with you that the numbers is not close.
Yeah.
It's not close. But
No.
that's what make Davante a 2, because his number's not close to the number 1. I'm trying to understand from you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Their numbers got to be comparable.
Okay.
You just said it yourself. Their numbers not comparable.
No, but that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not trying to tell you that Davante is the number 1 in LA. I'm trying to tell you that Davante is.
You saying he's a 1, and I'm saying not no more.
All right.
He's not a 1, no. It's okay.
No, man. It's not that if it's okay or not. It's about what's facts. CeeDee Lamb getting paid. That's what make him a number 1.
He's listen. When Pickens joined that team, it was understood CeeDee Lamb is the 1. And guess what else? I mean, it's a whole nother topic, but George Pickens may not get paid because CeeDee Lamb is a 1.
No, George Pickens might not get paid because y'all already paid CeeDee Lamb. Y'all paid him late and y'all paid him too fucking much.
But why we pay him?
Oh, I'm not in
all
that.
Stop that.
I'm
Why
not
did
in
they
all
pay
that.
him?
I'm not in all that.
No. Why did he get paid?
Why did he get paid?
Yes.
Because the receiver market skyrocketed through the fucking roof.
I ain't talking about the price.
No,
I'm
no,
talking
no.
about why did he get paid?
No, he got paid because he got paid the same reason Dak got paid. Dak ain't do shit to earn that money. He got paid because the market ran up.
So,
Trevor Lawrence was in that pool.
We ain't talking about the amount.
Tua was about to be in that pool. What
Listen,
we talking about? We talking about the last
we're not
contract.
talking about the amount, because the amount don't matter. If you can't get that, you can't get it.
So it don't matter. It's why. It's not the amount. It's why.
So Ron Flournoy gonna get what CD got?
Fuck no.
Okay, so you can't just say the amount.
But you the only one who like Flournoy.
As a 2, yes, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Ryan Flournoy?
Yes.
Ryan Flournoy is no number 2 receiver in the NFL.
Yes,
no,
he is.
No way.
Well, look,
way.
we may find out, we may not.
I need these stats up.
Yeah, put them stats up, man.
We not going, bro. Ryan Flournoy is a number 2.
Bro, you act like a number 2 is so great.
I'm just saying I watched the Cowboy fan tell you that was crazy.
Man, he don't watch football. He just said it himself. Come on, man. I ain't listening to that dude.
First and foremost, we're going to go off rank, off the rip. I got their numbers right here. We're going to go off rank.
What, Pete?
First and foremost.
What rank? What you talking about? What rank?
Rank and receivers as far as their yards.
I don't want to go by that.
I don't want to go by rank.
I want to go by stats.
Let's do it then. George Pickens had 1,400 yards.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb had 1,000.
Okay.
George Pickens had 9 touchdowns.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb had 3.
Okay.
It's not even close.
Okay.
We're not going to do that. Okay, bet. What's next? What else you want? Targets?
Yeah.
George Pickens got 8 targets a game. No, that's per game. He had 137 targets. CeeDee Lamb had 117. That's 20 less. That's 20 less targets.
Bruh. Don't do that.
How is George Pickens getting more targets than CeeDee Lamb?
Okay,
what's happening?
How many games they play? Because I'm about to do this math for you. Because you don't want to do math, but I'll do it. Go ahead.
Games played. The only problem is the math that I do with everybody else. You sweep that under the rug, but when it's time to do math for CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens,
I'm not
you want to be Professor Einstein. That's what's interesting to me. When it's time to put these numbers to any other duo, that make them a 1 and a 1A or a 1 and a 2. But now all of a sudden, George Pickens got better numbers than CeeDee Lamb, and CeeDee Lamb still the number fucking 1. I don't understand.
He got better numbers, but their numbers are comparable. But how many games did CeeDee Lamb play? How many games did Pickens play?
I'm searching. That's fucked up, man.
Shout out to the Wi-Fi here because you're taking a long time.
Hey, I don't have it up here, man. That's all. I don't have it up here for them. That's all.
I feel like you stalling.
Nah, I ain't stalling. I let you see.
Nah, you got to show me.
I ain't stalling, bro. You got to understand. Everything I'm saying right now is just flat facts, bro. Like at the end of the day, you know for a fact. If you look at this camera and say what the truth is, you know for a fact. George Pickens is the number 1 in Dallas. You know that for a fact. I
got 34 million reasons to say he's not.
That's bullshit.
Well,
that's bullshit.
Yeah, listen. I'm just telling you. Pickens did what he was supposed to do. Pickens had a hell of a year. But watch when they come to get his contract. I bet he don't make more than CeeDee Lamb.
Nigga, that's because y'all, you know who y'all owner is. We had that conversation too also.
Yeah.
So we not going to sit here and act like George Pickens ain't going to get paid because of CeeDee Lamb and this, that, and the third. George Pickens not about to get paid because y'all owner don't know how to do business.
Okay, but I tell you what, we'll save that for another topic. Another day.
That's why I said when the season ends, we got too much to talk about, bro. Because ain't no way you going to tell me George Pickens ain't the number 1 in Dallas, bro. I'm telling you, CeeDee Lamb stats per game. So maybe they had this up here. Games played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nah, it ain't up like that. It's making me scroll, so I'm counting.
Damn, what website you using?
I'm on StatMuse.
Oh, you probably should just went to ESPN, something more easier to navigate. You trying to find shit that's on the black market and all that stuff.
StatMuse ain't no damn black market, man.
All the sports I already told you that shit.
I already told you ESPN don't sponsor me, so I ain't doing nothing to promote them. Man.
I mean, it ain't about promoting them, bro. We got a show to run. You going to this black market joint there. Hell, that shit might be in Venezuela somewhere. Come on, man.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
That's fucked up. But all right, hold on, man. I'm about to get these stats for you because I just got to know. But my whole thing is, though, you waiting for me to tell you how many games they played. That's why I'm so geeking to find it because I really want to know what you about to say. CeeDee Lamb played 14 games.
Mm-hmm.
Where is this nigga at? George Pickens played 17 games, played the whole season.
Okay.
CeeDee Lamb missed 3 games.
Okay. Then 3 games and their numbers still comparable.
Bruh.
And then, so look, hold on. So and then look. Hold on.
I just told you Puka missed how many games? What you say?
And his numbers was still way better. So that's why you making the case even worse.
How?
But anyway, look. How? Okay, look. Hold on. All right. So let's do this, right? You said that Pickens had 20 more targets, right? You act like, oh my God, that was a whole lot more. You do realize that's when you divide 20 by 17, you only getting 1.
So what's your point?
My point is they pretty much got targeted the same amount of times. You making it like, oh, he had more catches, like he got more targets, and it's like, okay, he got targeted more.
How is the difference 20, but they got targeted the same amount of times?
You said no. You said that Pickens had 20 more targets than CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah, 137 and 117.
And I said that's not a lot. Especially considering he missed 3 games.
So if CeeDee Lamb would have played those 3 games, he would have had better numbers.
He would have had. I'm not even gonna say he would have had better numbers because 1,400 and 1,000.
You do realize them 3 games? I'm trying to tell you, bro. You gotta understand, man. George Pickens was brought to Dallas to be the number 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
Okay. When he got there, he exceeded expectations.
Agreed.
Okay.
We so far we betting 2 for 2.
While CeeDee Lamb was on the field with George Pickens got his on his own. Why? because they were still singling him. They wasn't even doubling George Pickens at the time. They wasn't even doubling CeeDee Lamb. Was nobody to double. Agree or disagree?
You know what? I'm gonna just say I agree.
Nah, don't do that. If you don't,
because I'm not sure who was getting double teamed. I know for a fact Pickens was getting single coverage when CeeDee Lamb was out there, but I can't say if CeeDee Lamb was getting double coverage because Dallas got some pretty good weapons. You got to account for Ferguson.
You got to account for Turpin.
Javonte
Williams, Shoemaker.
Dude, look, don't name the whole roster.
I'm looking at guys who made plays who got numbers right here to prove.
You named Shoemaker.
Shoemaker got he played 17 games. He had 14 receptions, 23 targets, 132 yards. This is y'all
That's
third.
A playmaker?
That's y'all second tight end.
Really
y'all third
because he don't had 200 yards and you just called him a playmaker.
That's y'all third string tight end, bro.
You named him, not me.
But you saying don't name him? I said he got the numbers right here. Why not?
Bro, listen to what you said. Say his numbers. Say his numbers out loud and slow.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We'll compare Shoemaker numbers to Jake Ferguson because you will compare numbers and numbers don't even beat. They 300 yards off, 40, 50 targets off. Like it's not even that wide of a gap. Jake Ferguson had more touchdowns than CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
So I'm saying like
he a red zone target. What's Ferguson numbers? Since you say
Ferguson had 82 receptions for 600 yards and 8 touchdowns.
And you comparing him to somebody with 7, what? What'd you say?
That's y'all third tight end. Span 4 had more bump, even though they both played 17 games. Span 4 had more bump than Shoemaker.
Let me tell you something as a Cowboys fan.
Talk to me.
Neither one of them was doing anything, okay?
Them two tight ends?
The numbers.
Them 2 tight ends wasn't doing that?
No.
But only Jake Ferguson.
Only Jake Ferguson. I remember the touchdown Span 4 court.
All right, so hold on. So y'all weapons was Pickens, Lamb, Ferguson, and who?
And maybe Turpin when he came in.
What about Flournoy?
No, I wouldn't call him.
So when the fuck did he become a number 2?
Because he don't get on the field enough. Listen to what I said. You want the 2. I don't know what you want from the number 2. The number 2, all I want from him, 700-800 yards, couple touchdowns. Just take the pressure off the 1.
Okay.
Be able to beat one-on-one coverage. That's what a 2 supposed to do. He ain't supposed to have CeeDee Lamb numbers. He not supposed to. Don't get me wrong. There are some 1,000-yard number 2 wide receivers, but that's pretty much. And that's a really good year for number 2.
They both had 1,000 in Dallas, so I'm not knocking no production or none of that. I simply just feel like George Pickens is the number 1 over CeeDee Lamb in Dallas. I feel like Davante is still the number 1 in the NFL.
All right, bro. You can have that shit. If you think he ain't number 1, you keep that.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it, and we're going to put the poll out. Because, I mean, last time you got up here when you picked Caleb over Hurts, Caleb's still winning in the polls right now. So people might come out there and say, hey, Davante Adams is not a number 1. You tripping. But I got to hear it, man, because your point's not strong enough.
I'll be glad when you hear it.
Your point's not strong enough, bro.
What point is not strong?
Well, let me say this. Your point's strong, but they confusing because they don't apply to everybody. You only letting them points apply to who you want. They don't apply to Puka and Davante. And then T. Higgins being a number 2, that's crazy. That's the true definition of a 1A if we gonna ever say what a 1A is. That's the true definition of a 1A.
So here's the crazy thing. If you told me does T. Higgins have the ability to be a number 1? Yes. Yes, he does have the ability to be a number 1. But in Cincinnati, he is a clear number 2. It's not even close. His numbers are not close.
So you shooting me down on the fact that Davante is a number 1 and that he don't have no potential to be a number 1 no more.
Not anymore. No,
okay,
he's not a 1. Bruh, Jamar Chase is probably the best wide receiver in the league. No lower than 2 or 3. Okay, we're gonna say he the 3rd best wide receiver in the league.
Jamar Chase.
Yes.
And who you putting in front of him?
Shit, I really don't want to put nobody in front of him. But if I have to, I'll put Puka in front of him and Jefferson.
Okay.
But that's it. And I really didn't want to do that.
So they all in a pool. Really though, if you ain't had to put one in front of the other, you'll just put them all kind of in that bracket together.
Yeah, because those are your top wide receivers.
Jettis, Puka, Chase.
Yes.
What about Njigba?
Ooh, you good one.
I was waiting for that name, but I knew I couldn't really disrespect. I didn't really want to disrespect Jettis or Puka.
Nah, you right. You right.
Njigba in that.
Yeah, he in that top 10. Yes.
So now we just named 5 receivers that's in that top 10.
We just named 4.
4. Puka, Chase, Njigba, Jettis.
Yeah.
Puka, Chase, Njigba, Jettis. Okay. So we went with those 4. Are they in their own bracket?
I would say so.
Nobody else that we just named, Pickens, Lamb, Higgins, none of them come up there in that bracket with them 4 top receivers, 5 receivers we just named.
To me, no.
Okay. Are we in the same boat then?
Okay.
So we'll find some common ground elsewhere. But we ain't find it yet.
Okay. I mean, I ain't really looking for it, but
Nah, it don't matter if you're looking for it or not. But like you said, when you come on this, what kind of show do I want to have? I want to have an honorable, structured show. So as long as you coming up here, no matter what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gonna put the poll out there. You talk your shit, I'm gonna talk mine.
Because that's the thing. I just like when you be just saying crazy stuff. I'm like, bruh, like.
So that's what I'm saying. You can't listen to what I say crazy and don't think what come out your mouth ain't crazy. Because Caleb Williams being better than Jalen Hurts is wild as shit.
But I said, ooh, let me stop. That clip is out there when I said, ooh,
it is,
hold
and
on.
I'm still sitting.
Because I had a momentary brain.
A fart?
I missed
malfunction.
Yeah, and then I stopped myself. The clip showed it. I said,
right.
ooh, wait a minute, hold on. Let me not say that.
Mm-hmm.
But on this one, nigga, please, I'm standing whatever on that because I gave you
on
numbers.
Davante.
Yeah,
all right.
I gave you numbers, straight up numbers and facts.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what you want to give me.
I watched him play the game of football, bro, and I'm here to tell you that's why I went down the list that day, and we didn't even go through all 32 teams to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't, but. We was at 6 or 7 teams.
You watched him play. You talking about this year?
Davante Adams.
Yeah, I'm saying you watched him play this year.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm saying with what I seen, he damn near led the league in touchdowns.
So
as a number 2.
So
in your eyes, so that's what I'm saying. You saying so, but at the same time,
he can get in the end zone.
Had that been anybody else with that stat, that would have been the reason why they got paid. That would have been the reason they did this. The reason they did that.
You kind of young, so you wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
But Chris Carter, his name was all he does is catch touchdowns.
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with Chris Carter.
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't remember when all he was doing was catching touchdowns.
From who? Dante Culpepper?
Nah, when he was in Philly.
Oh no. I don't remember that. I'm not that old. I might be young, but that means you old as shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta remember, man, when you throw that out there, you gotta remember, man, it's right?
I got here first. That's all I can tell you.
And you still got it. You know what I'm saying? But I wasn't around to see that, so I'm not gonna sit here and tell you about, you know what I'm saying, some shit that I ain't see. Come on now. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta move on because we ain't gonna see eye to eye. The people gonna determine it if Davante.
Yeah, we're gonna put up the poll. That was somewhere that's something that had to be talked about. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really a part of the show, but because we went there, I wasn't going to stay away from it. Davante is a number 1. George Pickens is better than CeeDee Lamb.
I respect you riding for your man, Davante. Respect.
Yeah, George Pickens is the number 1 in Dallas, and he better than CeeDee Lamb. He showed it this year.
I ain't about to disagree with you.
Nah, it's not about you disagreeing. It's just my take. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I ain't disagree with you when you took Hurts. I mean, we took Caleb over Hurts.
Man, you gonna stop talking about that.
I can't.
Because I literally malfunctioned and I caught myself.
But I asked you a clear question. And so at that time we was having a heated debate, and because I felt like you was trying to get a point in that argument, I asked you a clear question. If we go team for team, player for player, who are you gonna take? I said Hurts or Caleb Williams. You like Caleb. You didn't even think about it. So that's why I'm not letting that shit go.
And that's
it
why
wasn't until
I said I malfunctioned. I said, ooh, wait a minute.
Guess what?
Think.
My computer is working 100 bits a minute.
Okay.
So I ain't having no malfunction when I tell you that Davante Adams is still a number one receiver in the NFL. Okay. If you could put him on, and it's not even being number one by default. Mm-hmm. If you could put him on the teams that we named and him still being a number one receiver, not by default, just him being better than that player, that's not by default. That means he's better than them players. George Pickens in Dallas was a number one by default until CeeDee Lamb was a number one and by default in Dallas until George Pickens got there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
This the part where you shut down because you don't want to talk no more
I don't know what else to say
when the facts start coming out.
I mean, no. You gave me the opinion.
Okay, I gave you.
That's not a fact.
What's not a fact?
What you're saying is you like George Pickens is a 1 over CeeDee Lamb. That's an opinion. It's not a fact.
It is. It showed. This year it showed.
Okay.
I mean, I'm only going by what we've seen this year. It's not about my opinion. I'm showing you. We just pulled up the numbers. CeeDee Lamb is under George Pickens in all the rankings, even in games played. So the best. No.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have cut you off.
Yeah, but what is it? The best ability is what? Availability. Mm-hmm. So George Pickens is better than CeeDee Lamb. He's the number one in Dallas. CeeDee Lamb is not. George Pickens is. It's not my opinion. It's a fact. You don't agree though?
Hell no.
All right.
You can't tell me, well, George Pickens is a 1. That's not a fact. That's not a fact.
All right.
It's not. That's an opinion. Nothing. Listen. The only thing that's facts is numbers.
When you say it's an opinion too.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an opinion.
So the numbers count. The numbers is the truth.
So this is what we're doing. We're two intelligent men, right?
Right.
We're using numbers to make our points.
Right.
That's all we did.
Right.
And we just don't agree with each other's points, which is fair.
So it is fair. So let me ask you one more time, just so I'm clear, and then we'll move on to the predictions.
Okay.
Puka got better numbers than Davante.
Way better.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And that makes Puka the number one.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. George Pickens got better numbers than CD.
Slightly.
George Pickens got better numbers than CD.
Yes.
But he's not the number one.
No.
Okay. Broncos Patriots predictions. Y'all heard that loud and clear. I know my man gonna cook up a nice short for that. Broncos Patriots, man. Who you got, man? AFC Championship. They both fought their ass off to get here. Bo Nix will not be with the Broncos. The Patriots will be in full effect. The game is in Denver.
I don't even need all that. Patriots.
Patriots?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
Bo Nix not playing. I mean,
you think that's it for the Broncos, man?
You like Stidham?
I like Stidham with Lombardi and Peyton and that defense. Okay. At home in the high altitude. I do.
How much you like them? Are you gonna go on FanDuel and pick them?
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Especially if it's plus money.
Oh, they gonna be plus.
Let me get that for y'all right now. Especially if it's plus money. Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand on that.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna stand on that.
So who you predicting?
Patriots. Broncos. I like the Broncos. I like the Broncos to win. You know I'm still going with the Rams against Seattle. I still got the Rams to the Super Bowl. Okay.
We'll do a deeper dive into it. But so just so we clear, you taking the Broncos?
I'm taking the Broncos, and they plus 200 right now on FanDuel. So
hurry up and donate.
I'll say no, not right now. I'm busy.
No, because the number going to change.
What? It's not going to go down. If anything, it's going to go up. Why would it go down? And they missing their starting quarterback.
Because there's going to be somebody out here crazy thinking like you.
Oh, putting all that money on the Broncos?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to take a look at it. The spread is 5.5 right now. I don't even got it to where the spread going to play a factor. I got them covering that 5.5.
They might cover that 5.5, but they ain't winning that game.
They're going to win that game.
Okay.
At home, too. Patriots got to go play in them high altitudes, man. I don't know, man.
Okay.
I don't know. I like Denver, though. I would say that.
Okay. Cool.
Without Bo Nix.
Cool.
I'm not crazy about Bo Nix. I know, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not crazy about him either, but he did play a really good game.
I know.
So I listen, if I talk shit about you and then you play a good game, I gotta the same way I was talking shit about you, I gotta give you your props. He played a hell of a game yesterday.
For sure.
So
that he did, man. All right, so I got the Broncos, you got the Patriots, and Seahawks and Rams. Game look like it's in Seattle. 6:30, January 25th. Who you got?
Rams.
Got the Rams. Got the game is in Seattle. You got a final prediction, score prediction for that joint, and why you think they're gonna win?
Well, I like the Rams because I'm a huge McVay fan.
Okay.
Huge.
Okay.
To me, McVay the best coach in the league. And when you put him, Stafford, and although I keep saying he not a number one, I still like Davante Adams. He still do numbers.
Right.
Along with Puka, who the one.
Got it.
I gotta go with that.
Okay.
And Williams doing a good job running the ball, keeping them balanced. So yeah, I'm taking the Rams.
So we finally about to fully 100% agree on something because I got the Rams too. With Davante being the number one receiver out there, man, and then you got Puka behind him. Now I'm fucking with you. Nah, but yeah, Rams got a lot going on. Seattle gonna need the 12th man for sure.
Oh, they gonna be there.
Oh, they be there. They gonna be there. They gonna be loud. You gonna know they there. They gonna need them though. Stafford been there multiple times though. He's no stranger to Seattle's 12th man. So at the end of the day, I think we're gonna have another good game. I got the Rams. I'm gonna take the Rams 30-23.
Oh, you need a score?
Yeah, take a score from me too.
On the Rams, I said like 27-21.
27-21. That's not bad. That's definitely covering the. Oh, that's super covering the spread. Spread only 1.5.
Who favored? Seattle, right?
Seattle.
Okay.
Yeah, Seattle favored by 1.5. So yeah, man, we both got the Rams on that. We split with the AFC Championship. After this week, we'll be back with another recap for y'all. Then we're gonna probably do the Pro Bowl, and then come back for the Super Bowl, man. So appreciate y'all tuning in, James.
Appreciate you, bro.
We're going to be coming back to talk about this CeeDee Lamb situation. Y'all don't even worry about it. We're going to be back on this. That's going to be a whole nother show, but I appreciate you coming out, bro.
Thanks for inviting me.
Until next time, man. Steppa Scale Sports betting. Y'all already know what it is. We out.
Step. Step. Step.